All right, Premier League fans, are you ready for another deep dive?
Let's do it.
We're breaking down Crystal Palace versus Everton.
Should be a good one.
Oh yeah, this one's got a ton of interesting angles.
Definitely.
We've got reports on both teams' recent form, some tactical insights, even some juicy player stats.
Looking forward to it.
And trust me, you'll want to stick around for this. We've got some pretty surprising stats to unpack. Like, did you know that Crystal Palace, despite their recent wins, have been struggling massively at home?
Oh yeah, their home form has been a bit of a head-scratcher.
It's a real paradox, right? They're soaring high overall, but their home ground seems to be, well, less of a fortress and more of a,
A haunted house, maybe.
yeah, something like that. And then we have Everton, who are seeing a resurgence under a familiar face.
Ah, the Moyes returns.
Exactly. So let's get this deep dive started. And first up, we're heading over to Selhurst Park, the home of Crystal Palace.
Sounds good.
Now, on paper, Palace are looking pretty strong, right?
Yeah, 5 wins out of their last 6.
Yeah, exactly. 5 wins out of 6. That's impressive.
Definitely a team on the rise.
But here's the thing. Their home record is a completely different story.
It's true, their form at Selhurst Park has been, well, pretty abysmal.
It really is. I mean, think about it. Home advantage is supposed to be a big deal in football, right?
Absolutely. The roar of the crowd, familiar surroundings, that psychological edge, it all plays a part.
Yeah. Your own pitch, you know. But for Palace, it seems to be having the opposite effect.
It's bizarre. In fact, you know what's even crazier? Only Ipswich and Southampton, both battling relegation, have a worse home record than Palace this season.
Oof. That's rough. It makes you wonder if there's something more going on there. Like, is it a tactical thing?
Could be. Maybe they adopt a more conservative approach at home and it backfires.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe it's a psychological thing, you know, the pressure of playing in front of their own fans gets to them.
It's definitely a possibility. The expectations can be a heavy burden.
And to add to all that, their historical record against Everton is, well, not great.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not in their favor at all.
They've only managed 1 win in their last 20 matches against the Toffees. Ouch.
Ouch is right. So, yeah, Palace have got their work cut out for them in this one.
Definitely. Now, let's shift gears and talk about Everton. They're coming off a thrilling draw against their city rivals, Liverpool.
Nail biter, that one.
Seriously. Especially that last-minute goal from Tarkowski. What a moment.
Talk about a dramatic finish. I bet the Evertonians were going wild.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, speaking of Everton, we can't ignore the impact of David Moyes' return to Goodison Park.
Ah, yes, the second coming of Moyes.
The Moyes. He's brought a sense of stability and, well, wins.
He has 3 wins and a draw in 4 matches. That's a pretty strong start.
Very strong. He knows the club inside and out, and it seems like the players are responding well to his leadership.
It seems that way. It's like he never left.
And this match against Palace could be a real turning point for them. They're only 3 points behind in the table.
Absolutely. A win here would put them right back in the mix.
Exactly. Now, Everton haven't been the strongest away team, especially in London.
London can be a tough place to visit.
True, but fun fact, their last win in the capital was actually at Selhurst Park.
Oh, that's interesting. Adds another layer to this matchup.
It really does. All right, let's talk about some players who could make a real difference in this game. On the Palace side, we have Jean-Philippe Mateta. This guy is on fire.
He's been in top form lately.
6 goals in his last 5 Premier League appearances. And you know what? He's just 1 goal away from becoming Crystal Palace's second highest Premier League scorer of all time.
Whoa, that's impressive. And he's still relatively young, right?
Exactly. He's got plenty of time to climb that ladder, so Everton's defense will definitely have to keep a close eye on him.
For sure. He's a real threat in the box.
Now, on the Everton side, we've got Beto. He's also been banging in the goals.
He has already surpassed his goal pally from last season.
Yep, and he's a completely different type of striker compared to Mateta.
Oh, absolutely. Mateta's more of a classic target man. Strong, physical, good in the air.
Right? Hold up the play, bring others into the game. Beto, on the other hand, he's all about pace and directness.
Yeah, he's lightning quick and a clinical finisher.
It'll be fascinating to see how those two styles clash on the pitch.
A real tactical battle. Speaking of tactics, this match is also a clash of managerial styles. You've got Glasner, who's relatively new to the Premier League.
Yeah, he's only been at Palace for a season.
But he's already made a name for himself. Remember how he outfoxed Conte in Tottenham last month?
Oh, absolutely. Tactically very astute.
Very adaptable. Then you've got the veteran Moyes. He's seen it all, done it all.
Been there, done that, got the T-shirt.
Exactly. And get this. If Glasner wins this match, he'll be only the 4th manager to beat Moyes in their first 4 encounters.
That's incredible. It really shows you how tough a manager Moyes is to beat. I mean, he's known for his pragmatism, his organization.
Strong defense, disciplined play. He can be a tough nut to crack, but Glasner seems to have a knack for exploiting weaknesses.
He does. He's not afraid to try different formations, different approaches, It's going to be a fascinating tactical battle on the sidelines.
Absolutely. All right, let's recap. We've got Crystal Palace looking to break their home curse.
Right, they need to figure out how to turn Selhurst Park back into a fortress.
And we've got Everton riding high on the Moyes wave.
3 points behind Palace, hungry for a win. This match could have big implications for the league table.
It could, and let's not forget the battle of the strikers, Mateta versus Beto.
Two completely different players, both capable of scoring goals.
Should be a good one.
Definitely one to watch. So who do you think will come out on top in this clash of styles and narratives?
Tough to call, but that's the beauty of football, isn't it? The unpredictability.
Absolutely. So what do you think will happen at Selhurst Park? Let us know your predictions, and thanks for joining us on another deep dive into the beautiful game.
Until next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.